ladies and gentlemen, it is our opportunity to get an opportunity to talk with this gentleman. It's definitely a pleasure. We all watched him as he debuted on the original Mighty Morphin Power Ranger show as the amazing Black Ranger, the originator of hip hop keto, and we were big fans. And the Power Rangers went on to become a huge phenomenon, and definitely an honor to have him on the show. And he's been involved in some other great things like Malcolm X, Fantastic Four, and Talisman, and such other fantastic movies. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm D-Hour Radio Network welcome to the one and only Mr. Walter Jones.
Hey. Yo, what's up? Hello.
So, Walter, how you doing?
Hey, man, I'm blessed. How are you?
We're good, man. We're good. First of all, man, I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight, man. We're huge fans, man. We've been big fans of yours, man, since Mighty Morphin, man. And you captivated everybody, man. I know it's amazing to think about. You know, it started off as a television show, man, and it turned into a huge phenomenon. And like 20 years later, man, it's still going strong, man. You guys started something phenomenal.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I mean, nobody knew that it'd be like 25 years or almost 25 years later, and people will still be talking about it, and we still be reveling. I mean, like, you know, it's amazing.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Now, I know I got a couple good questions for you, but I'm going to let my co-hosts get it in because I know they're fans as well, and they definitely want to talk to you. DP, you're on with Walter Jones.
Yo, Black Ranger or original Black Ranger, man. How you doing?
I'm blessed, DP. How you doing, buddy? All right? You good?
Man, I'm good, man. Hey, listen, I gotta, I had to dig deep, from my childhood with this question. Okay.
Okay.
I just gotta know, man. I remember when the Green Ranger was actually bad. When Tommy was bad.
Right.
All right. Tommy whooped all 5 of y'all and y'all Zord by himself. Okay.
Yeah.
How
was
it when
upsetting.
he finally? Yeah. Well, how was it when he finally did, cross over and be with you guys? Like how'd you guys feel knowing that this dude, just a couple episodes before was just tearing y'all up?
Well, I guess we kind of felt like, you know what, it's a good thing the brother's on our team now because we might have to up our game and like take him out.
Definitely.
No, man. But just on a more serious note, man, just really enjoyed the things that you actually brought to the show. As a matter of fact, for myself and my friends, you were the reason we tuned in, man, because we had the opportunity to actually see someone after school that looked just like us. In that capacity, man, and like you actually made it cool because after the show was over, we'd be outside trying to do backflips and man, if I may say this, you know that move that Neo did in the Matrix, like when he bent over and his arms went back.
Yeah.
I could have sworn you hit that move first.
I did something like that. It's called a flare.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I remember that.
Yeah, I used it to kick people up.
No doubt.
Yeah, bro.
Miss Sandy, you're on with Walter Jones.
You guys gotta please forgive me. I'm so multitasking right now, but let me tell you something. I mean, I'm dating myself. I'm aging myself, and like my brother is 27. He's a huge fan, and I used to give him like I said this earlier, give him jabs about you and stuff like that. But what I did do my research to educate myself. You have been out there and getting your grind on and getting in several movies and stuff like that. And I hate.
Oh yeah. And I've been working as a professional actor for 25 years.
Yes. Now, is this something that you want to keep doing? Like, what is your passion? Like, what do you want to do? Is act? I'm sorry.
I'm still here.
In your blood? It's it's multitasking. You know, I just picked up my son from his AAU basketball practice. You know, we just got to keep it.
I understand. I'm doing the same thing. I'm en route.
It's living. I'm telling you, it's multitasking. Work.
Yeah.
I feel you. So I mean,
but you're asking about my passion.
Get yourself together, Sandy.
My passion is acting. I love entertaining. I'll say entertaining to encompass everything. But acting is clearly a passion of mine. I love acting, television, film, commercials, voiceover work. I've continued to do that over the last 25 years as a Screen Actors Guild professional. I'm vested. I've been retiring from SAG. So that is the way I make my living. However, I do enjoy dancing and singing as well. I'm a world champion salsa dancer. I dance all Latin styles, kizomba, zouk, salsa, merengue, bachata, samba. You know, if it's dancing, I'm probably gonna do it. You know, so that's one of the things I do. I kind of graduated from hip hop because I couldn't hang with the young boys no more. I couldn't go on the floor and get my clothes off dirty. I thought, you know, it's sexy to hold a woman in my arms and dip her down a couple of times and call it a day. So that's become another thing that I love to do. And then also sing as well. So, you know, I figure. Go ahead.
Well, Walter, you were the originator of hip hop keto, man. So we can appreciate the fact that you know, dancing is still in your blood, man, and you're still out there doing it.
It's always been a big part of my life. Yeah, man.
Oh, definitely. Elio, you on Walter Jones? Go ahead, bro.
Absolutely. How's it going, bro?
What's up, brother?
You definitely took me back, man. I remember being in daycare, just looking forward. Cause that's the first thing we did when we got to daycare. They gave us a little breakfast, and we sat down in front of the TV, and we watched Power Rangers. That was the beginning of my day, bro. And I was like, you kind of like you was the Obama back then, because you made it real for us as young black men. Like you made it possible. So I even tell my daughters nowadays, they don't even know who the Power Rangers are, and I'm just like, you know, Daddy always wanted to be this Black Power Ranger, and I was like, oh, he's on the radio show, definitely. Like it's like you was such. Go ahead.
Yeah. You got to remember that at that time, back in '93, there was nobody on television like me. There was, we had TV shows, but a lot of times we were playing gangsters and so forth and so on. But I got to be a role model, a superhero, and as far as I know, I'm the first live action black superhero that was on television, and especially on a television show that done so well. So
absolutely,
it was the first time that people were able to see a minority not only be a superhero, but to be welcomed and accepted as a regular part of the gang, as somebody that was beneficial, like somebody everybody looked up to. So it was good that we had a diverse cast.
And definitely, and then you guys kept that current throughout the duration of the Power Ranger episodes, even when y'all went to the movie, and then you brought it back. Y'all still kept that diversity going on, and I really appreciated that about the Power Rangers and things like that. And so where you're at currently, like how are you making that transition? Because it's becoming so much more fast paced. Everybody's tuning out and just tuning online, and everything's becoming more independent per se. Like how are you maintaining? Like what are some of the things that you're sticking to? I already heard about you making the transition with dancing. I did the same exact thing, brother. I can't keep up with the young folks.
Yeah, man. You know what? I just go with the flow, bro. I'm like everything changes. Music changes. Culture changes. Styles change. I continue to change with them, and I stay in touch with the people. I'm not somebody that's sitting at home doing nothing, like just watching TV every night. I'm out in the world, and I meet people, and I talk to people, and I hang out. So I don't feel like, although things have changed, I've changed as well. I continue to change. So the only thing that in the end, what I have is I have my knowledge.
Absolutely. I think Chef Bati came on the show and was talking about knowledge at one point in time, and it definitely helps with that change, just knowing what to do and how to do it.
Yeah, knowing where you've been and where things are going.
Absolutely. Well, Walter, we've had Nakia Burris on the show, and we've had Karen Ashley on the show. And last Friday, I got an opportunity to talk with Amy Jo Johnson, man, and she spoke so highly of you, man, and everybody else, and talked about how much of a wonderful cast it was, man, and how great she liked working with you guys. And I know what I was curious about is I know she asked me Friday when I talked to her, so I want to ask you, did you get a chance to see the new movie, and what do you think about it? What are your thoughts on it?
Yes, we were all at the preview last week. So
right.
I went there. Saw it was the first time that we were all together actually in over 20 years. Because we've seen each other at Comic-Cons, but it's been like me and Austin and David, or me and Jason Frank, or me and David, or me and Amy Jo. But it's not all of us all together at one point. We all went to the preview, and we were all there, and that was kind of an amazing moment. And it was great to see everybody. It was great for us to come back together as a family, especially in a way where we're celebrating something that we created.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, the film is fantastic, man, and I love the new take, and the new actors, and that are taking the mantle, man. They did fantastic, and the movie's awesome. I definitely can't wait to see what they have in store for future films as well. Now, down the line in the future, do you have any new things you're going to be working on, or any new television or movie projects you're going to be getting into?
Yeah, man. You know what? We have the movie that we're doing with Karen Ashley, The Order, and that's going to be exciting. It's still coming together. I got a couple of films I'm doing with Austin St. John. One is called Gideon's Frontier. That's coming down the line. And then I continue to work doing voiceover and on various different projects, and continuously auditioning. So you never know what it could be that's coming up next. But I'm also working on producing a few projects. So trying to get that stuff off the ground and get it moving. And meanwhile, I'm bouncing around at these Comic-Cons, man. I'm coming to Tupelo, Mississippi this weekend, and I'm going to Philadelphia next weekend, Chicago, C2E2 the following weekend, and then I'm heading to England. So they keeping me busy.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, I know you came
Chicago,
here.
You're going to be in Chicago next weekend?
Pardon me?
You said you're going to be in Chicago next weekend?
On the third weekend of the month. The third weekend of April.
That's a C2E2 convention.
Wait a minute. Per weekend of March. Hold on. That's fast. Okay. I'm listening.
April.
But yeah,
she's like,
hold on.
She's like, let me find out. Yeah, C2E2.
But yeah, I know you came out here to the Phoenix Comic-Con a couple of years ago, so I got an opportunity to see you then when you came out here, man. And I know my daughter and my niece were excited because they watched the show and they were fans, so they got an opportunity.
Yeah, we had a good time in
man.
Phoenix.
Oh, definitely. Now, I'm glad you mentioned real quick. I'm glad you mentioned The Order because when Karen was on with us, she talked about that, and she talked about the process of getting the movie together. And I got an opportunity to see a bit of a preview of it. I mean, a trailer of it, and the movie looks fantastic, man. It looks. I can't wait till you guys get that together.
It's going to be a very, very exciting project with all of the former Rangers in it and everything. Well, not all of the former, but several former Rangers in it. And at this point, we're going a different route and getting it done. We're going to have distribution before anything else happens, and so it seems like it's going to be even better than we planned in the original. But you can see previews for it online on YouTube, so it's cool.
Definitely. Well, I just want to say thank you, man. Miss Sandy, any closing comments for Walter?
No, I mean, I'm just happy to see his longevity, because there's so many that, the actors, they just, when it comes to 2017, they maybe fall off, and I'm just saying of just still doing it. You just doing it, and I mean, that's all we try to do, and that's.
Hey, we're all constantly growing, and just trying to grow in a positive direction, So the good thing about me is I haven't aged much in all the years that I've been doing this, and that's been somewhat of a detriment, in fact, because as I've grown older, I've continued to look younger, and then sometimes casting is like, we can't hire him to play that young because he's older. But I'm finally going into my man look. So
you still got the ponytail? You still got the ponytail?
Well, nah, I got no ponytail no more, man. Nah. But maybe now I can at least wear my.
Well, Walter, I was about to say that. I'm like, he must be sipping on some different type of Evian because, brother ain't really aged, that much. I'm like, he can tell us how he's doing it. But definitely, I can definitely appreciate that.
I like to say it's cocoa butter and positivity.
You've been hanging out with Bruce Leroy. I saw him a couple weeks ago, and he's 50, and he still look good for his age, man. Elio, any closing comments for Walter?
Oh, definitely, man. Oh, big ups to you, man. I actually saw your photo. I was like, yo, you do look really good for however old you are. I'm not even going to disclose that. Be as young as you feel. And man, what's up with your music though? Because I'm really into music, and I'm into new music, and we would love to display your work on our radio show, man. Give you that airtime.
I don't have anything, any recording projects that I have that are current anyway, that I could share with you on the radio. But who knows what will happen in the future? We'll see.
I feel you. And anytime, man, you're in New York, I'm gonna stay connected with you. I did hit you up on Twitter, but stay connected, man.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. I love for everybody else to find me on Twitter and Instagram, and let everybody know I'm at Walter E. Jones on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
There it is.
Easy to find.
There it is. Definitely. Well, Walter, man, I want to say thank you, man. It was truly a pleasure, truly a treat, man, for us to have you on the show with us. And I'd like to say, like I've said to your former fellow Rangers who's been on with us, man, you come on as a guest, and you leave us as a family member, man. So you're a family member of this network, bro. And we're going to support you and everything.
Hey, that'll work. Hey, so who's inviting me over to eat? That's all I want to know. Where will we eat?
Well, look.
Well, you could be in Chicago in a couple of weeks. I mean, Miss Sandy might get a throw down.
So Miss Sandy's going to lay it down. Absolutely.
Let's get it.
Bro,
Let's
you just let me know. I got the noodles on 3 minutes right now, and you can bring your own package with the seasoning on top.
For real. I got the recipe book, so we're going to work it out.
Come on, this is the Black Ranger, man. You can't be serving no top ramen.
I don't get it. I tell you what, you bring the top ramen, I'm going to bring the chicken. We're going to make it work out.
There it is. See, he already know what time it is. That's how you do it. That's definitely how you do it. Well, Walter, man, you continue success, man, and definitely can't wait to see you gone when you come back to Phoenix, man. We're definitely gonna check you out, and just stay blessed, bro, and keep doing what you're doing.
Hey, I appreciate all the blessings, man. Thanks for the big ups, and nice talking to y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.
Definitely, bro. Stay blessed. Have a good night.
I want to see him on Dancing Stars. I think he'll be awesome.
Yeah, let's get me on Dancing. I'm trying to get there. That would be like, a heaven sent thing, I'm saying. And I think I do well, although I'm not trained in any ballroom style. Like, I dance salsa, but it's all street style. But Latin, the ballroom stuff will be a challenge for me, but I think I could do well.
Hey, as long as you ain't bad as D.L. Hughley, you all right in my book.
One way or another, we're working out.
Well, Sandy, like I said, he's going to be in Chicago in a few weeks, so he expects you to have the food kicking and the food ready. You know what I'm saying? He's family.
We're going to have to eat and dance. I'm just saying. We're going to have to
no doubt. That's what we're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
See?
I got quiet, man.
All right, bro. Stay blessed, man. Thank you for joining us.
All the best to you. All right, take care. Peace.
D-Hour Radio Network, the one and only Mr. Walter Jones, a.k.a. the original Black Ranger,